Explore Russia's wonders. Top 10 must-visit destinations. Russia, the largest country in the world, offers a diverse array of landscapes, historical landmarks, and cultural experiences. From the bustling streets of Moscow to the serene beauty of Lake Baikal, here are 10 must-visit destinations in Russia. Number 10. Moscow. Highlights. Red Square and the Kremlin, the heart of Moscow, featuring iconic landmarks such as St. Basil's Cathedral and Lenin's Mausoleum. Bolshoi Theatre, world-renowned for its ballet and opera performances. Moscow Metro, known for its ornate, palace-like stations. Key attractions. Red Square and the Kremlin. Red Square, the heart of Moscow, surrounded by historic buildings and landmarks. It's the site of significant events, military parades, and public gatherings. St. Basil's Cathedral, famous for its colorful onion domes, this cathedral is an architectural masterpiece. Lenin's Mausoleum, the resting place of the Soviet leader Vladimir Lenin, open to visitors who wish to pay their respects. The Kremlin, a fortified complex that serves as the official residence of the President of Russia. Cathedral Square, home to several historic churches, including the Assumption Cathedral and the Archangel Cathedral. The Armory Chamber, a museum housing Russia's national treasures, including royal regalia, Fabergé eggs, and ancient weapons. Bolshoi Theatre. Performances. World-renowned for its ballet and opera productions, the Bolshoi Theatre is a cultural icon. Attending a performance here is a must for any visitor. Architecture. The historic building is an architectural gem, featuring a grand neoclassical facade and opulent interiors. Moscow Metro. Stations. Known as the Underground Palaces, the Moscow Metro stations are renowned for their stunning architecture and design. Komsomolskaya, famous for its Baroque-style mosaics and chandeliers. Mayakovskaya, celebrated for its futuristic design and elegant mosaics. Ploshchad Revolyutsiy, known for its bronze statues depicting various Soviet figures. Tretyakov Gallery. Art collection, home to one of the most extensive collections of Russian art, from medieval icons to contemporary works. Highlights. Works by famous Russian artists such as Andrei Rublev, Ilya Repin, and Vasily Kandinsky. Gorky Park. Recreational activities. A large central park offering numerous recreational activities, including boating, cycling, and outdoor concerts. Museums. The park also houses the Garage Museum of Contemporary Art, which features cutting-edge exhibitions. Number 9. St. Petersburg. Highlights. Hermitage Museum, one of the largest and oldest museums in the world, housing a vast collection of art and artifacts. Peterhof Palace, often referred to as the Russian Versailles, famous for its grand palaces and gardens. Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, a stunning example of Russian architecture with vibrant mosaics. Key attractions. Hermitage Museum. Art collection, one of the largest and oldest museums in the world, housing over 3 million items, including works by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Michelangelo. Winter Palace, the museum's main building, a stunning Baroque palace that served as the official residence of Russian emperors. Peterhof Palace. The Russian Versailles, a series of palaces and gardens commissioned by Peter the Great, renowned for their opulence and grandeur. Fountains and gardens. The lower gardens feature spectacular fountains, including the famous Grand Cascade and Samson Fountain. Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. Architectural marvel, known for its vibrant, colorful domes and intricate mosaics covering the interior and exterior walls. Historical significance. Built on the site where Emperor Alexander II was assassinated in 1881. St. Isaac's Cathedral. Impressive dome, one of the largest domes in the world, offering panoramic views of the city from its colonnade. Opulent interior, lavishly decorated with gold, marble, and precious stones, featuring stunning mosaics and paintings. The State Russian Museum. Russian art, home to the largest collection of Russian art in the world, spanning from ancient icons to contemporary pieces. Mikhailovsky Palace, the main building of the museum, an exquisite example of neoclassical architecture. The Mariinsky Theatre. Performances, a prestigious venue for ballet, opera, and classical music performances, with a rich history dating back to 1783. Architectural beauty, the historic building boasts an elegant and ornate interior. Peter and Paul Fortress. Founding site, the original citadel of St. Petersburg, established by Peter the Great. Cathedral. The Peter and Paul Cathedral within the fortress is the burial site of almost all the Russian emperors and empresses from Peter the Great to Nicholas II. Nevsky Prospect. Main Avenue, the city's most famous street, lined with shops, cafes, restaurants, and historic buildings. Landmarks. Key sites along Nevsky Prospect include Kazan Cathedral, Anichkov Palace, and the Singer House. Number 8. Lake Baikal. Highlights. Deepest and oldest lake, holds 20% of the world's fresh water and is renowned for its crystal clear waters. Olkhorn Island, the largest island in Lake Baikal, known for its dramatic landscapes and shamanistic traditions. Winter activities, ice skating, dog sledding, and ice fishing during the frozen months. Key attractions. Olkhorn Island. Largest island. Olkhorn is the largest island in Lake Baikal, known for its pristine nature and breathtaking landscapes. Shamanka Rock, a sacred site for the indigenous Buryat people, believed to have spiritual significance. Kuzia Village, the main settlement on Olkhorn, offering accommodations, restaurants, and opportunities to experience local culture. List Vienka. Gateway to Baikal, a popular starting point for exploring Lake Baikal, located just 70 kilometers from Irkutsk. Baikal Museum, learn about the history and ecology of Lake Baikal, including its unique flora and fauna. Chersky Stone, a viewpoint offering panoramic views of the lake and surrounding mountains. No. 7 Golden Ring. Highlights. Historic towns, a circuit of ancient towns northeast of Moscow, such as Vladimir, Suzdal, and Yaroslavl, known for their medieval architecture and Kremlins. Cultural heritage, rich in traditional Russian culture, with many monasteries, churches, and museums. Number 6 Kazan. Highlights. Kazan Kremlin, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, featuring the stunning Khor Sharif Mosque and the Soyambika Tower. Cultural fusion, a unique blend of Russian and Tatar cultures, reflected in the city's cuisine, architecture, and festivals. Bauman Street, a lively pedestrian street with shops, restaurants, and entertainment. Number 5 Sochi. Highlights. Black Sea Resort, known for its beaches, warm climate, and vibrant nightlife. Winter sports, hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics and offers skiing and snowboarding in the nearby Caucasus Mountains. Botanical Garden, one of the largest botanical gardens in Russia, featuring diverse flora. Number 4 Novgorod. Highlights. Historic significance, one of Russia's oldest cities, known for its role in the development of Russian statehood and culture. Novgorod Kremlin, home to St. Sophia Cathedral and the Millennium of Russia Monument. Vyatoslavlitsy Museum, an open-air museum showcasing traditional Russian wooden architecture. Number 3 Irkutsk. Highlights. Gateway to Lake Baikal, a popular starting point for trips to Lake Baikal. Historic architecture, well-preserved 19th-century wooden houses and churches. Decembrist Museum, dedicated to the exiled Decembrists who were influential in Russian history. Number 2 Vladivostok. Highlights. Pacific Port City, a major Pacific port with a vibrant cultural scene and stunning coastal views. Russky Island, connected to the city by the impressive Russky Bridge, offering beautiful beaches and hiking trails. Submarine Museum, a unique museum housed in a decommissioned submarine, showcasing the naval history of the region. No. 1 Kamchatka Peninsula. Highlights. Volcanic landscape, home to over 160 volcanoes, including 29 active ones, creating a dramatic and rugged landscape. Geysers and hot springs, the Valley of Geysers is one of the largest geyser fields in the world. Wildlife, abundant wildlife, including brown bears, sea otters, and various bird species.